Thursday. I'm so glad that it's almost the weekend, and tomorrow is my ultrasound at 4, so I'll be anxiously awaiting doing that all day. No news yet. Some more test results have come through on my portal, but they're all in doctor language, and I can make out some of them. Some of them I literally have no idea what it means. So I'm just kind of like taking it day by day. Yesterday I feel like I did really well until towards the end of the day, and then on my way home I kind of started spiraling a little bit, but I think all of that is normal. It's hard to not like research, or it's hard when the test results come up to not want to look at them, and then when you look at them it's hard to not like copy and paste words you don't know and look it up. So obviously I'm not making any conclusions until I talk to my doctor, but I am obviously running through all of the scenarios in my head of like what the possibilities are, and if it is those things, what that means for me and everything. So, but again, I'm human. I feel like that's like normal when you get news of a possibility like this. So, but I did just want to say thank you guys again for everybody's sweet comments on my last few videos. It's very comforting to know that there's so many people, sending good vibes and prayers and thinking of good thoughts for me. So thank you very much. But it's like that saying, I was saying this to my sister or my mom last night, but like that saying, like life flashes before your eyes, is like so true. And like in my case, it's not even like I don't even have a diagnosis yet, so I can't even imagine how like magnified that feeling is for people that get the news about any sort of terminal illness or anything like that. It's definitely like a weird feeling, because I feel like it's forcing me to think about my life as a whole, like my past, where I'm currently at, and what I like envision my future being. So it's definitely like had me have some interesting thoughts. And like last night, Tim and I had like a brief conversation about children and like what our future would look like possibly if this is something that we will be dealing with for the rest of my life. He didn't like that conversation very much, because I was being a little like, I like to cope with humor, and he was not finding what I was saying very funny. So there's that. But one thing it's made me realize is like just how much we take our bodies and our health and our ability for granted. And I've kind of always had a good sense of how lucky, speaking for myself, I am with being able to move my body and all of these things, the things that I am able to do, that I get to do, because of my uncle. I've mentioned him a handful of times on here, but my uncle was one of my best friends, my hero, closer than an uncle, and he had ALS, and basically what that does is it eats away at all your muscles, so you become paralyzed and unable to move. And so growing up watching him literally every single day since I was born, made me realize just how lucky I am to move my body. I'll never forget a time when I was younger. I was probably an early teenager, and I used to bug my mom and ask her to bring me stuff in the kitchen all the time when she was in there. I'd ask her to bring me stuff while I was sitting in the living room watching TV because I was too lazy to go beyond the one wall, walk into the next room and get it myself. And I'll never forget the time I asked her to grab me a water bottle and she said no. And I was like, what do you mean no? You're already in there. And she said no. And I got mad because I was like, I don't feel like getting up. You get me a water bottle. And I'll never forget, she came marching right into the living room and put her hands like on her hips and said, Trisha, do you know what your Uncle Tom would give to be able to get up and get his own water bottle? And that was like a snap back into reality. And I was like, damn. Like, geez, all I wanted was a water bottle. Now you hit me with that. But she's right. Like, I'm able to get up and get myself my own water bottle. I'm able to get up and get to go to work. Like, I get to get up and do these things. I am in a body currently that, yes, might be overweight, but I get to have the ability to get up and walk around and go to the gym and, you know, do all of these things. Like, I'm able to do that. And even with growing up with an uncle who wasn't able to do those things, I did take, you know, being able to for granted. And every once in a while you get snapped back into reality of how lucky you truly are. That doesn't mean that like my back won't hurt eventually from walking around because I'm overweight, or my knees, or, you know, I'm out of breath or whatever, but like I get to do that. I'm able to do that. And so it's kind of like the similar feeling I'm having right now is like I'm in this limbo of not knowing if my body is severely sick or not. And while I'm in that limbo, I don't want to forget that my body is still able. Like, I'm still able to go for a walk with my dog. I'm still able to go to the gym and lift weights or go on the treadmill or go on the Stairmaster. Like, as long as I am breathing, I am able to do these things. And I don't want to take that for granted. I don't want to take the fact that like I can go outside and go for a walk, even if it's for 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 20 minutes, like whatever it is. I want to stop taking my body for granted. And it's really showing me like that there are a lot of people that can't get outside and walk around for whatever reason, and can't go to the gym for whatever reason. But for me, I'm capable of doing those things, and I should be doing those things because it's important not only for your body but also for your mind. And so today while I'm at work, I think I'm going to take, before it gets scorching hot, I think I'm going to take the kids for a little walk, because I can, because I'm able to. So I'm really trying to hone in on the fact that like I am lucky, and so are you guys. I know it doesn't always feel that way, and for, you know, those who are just starting your health journey, weight loss journey, who might have been where I was almost 6 months ago, over 300 pounds. I know it feels impossible to be able to get outside or do a workout video or go to the gym or whatever, but it's not. Like, you owe it to yourself to be able to walk around, even if it's walking in place for 5 minutes, or even if it's sitting on the couch and lifting your legs up, you know, 10 times, or just anything. You're way more capable of things than you think you are. And I feel like we take that for granted. And I know not everybody's that lucky, and that's why I'm feeling this way. Because while I'm in limbo waiting to find out what is going on with me, I don't want to take advantage of, or maybe not advantage, but I don't want to take for granted where my body is currently and not do anything with it just because I'm worried. Does this make any sense? It might not. And if it doesn't, then I apologize. But basically what I'm trying to say is, if you're able, get outside and move around today. Go to the gym, do a workout video, listen to your favorite song, and do jumping jacks in your house. Just do something good for your body today, if you're healthy and able to do it. This is your reminder to not take your body for granted, even if you're mad at it, even if you're not happy with your body right now, even if you are tired, even if you're not feeling well. Like, do something good for your body today. Even if that means taking a nice bubble bath, just do something good for your body today. That's the reminder. That's the reminder I'm giving myself to while we wait. And also, another reminder that I'm going to give to myself while we wait is that even when I get a diagnosis, whether it be cancer or not, it doesn't mean that my body isn't still going to be able to do all of these things that it can do now. So that's where I'm struggling the most, is wondering, okay, what happens beyond diagnosis if it is cancer? What about my life and my body is going to change? But obviously those are not answers or, questions I can answer right now without knowing what's going on. So we're just going to have to be patient, which is not my strongest quality of myself. But there's my little rant. This is, making me realize that even though, yes, I'm down 66 pounds and I'm feeling so much better and everything, and I am moving my body way more, way more, I'm still not doing as much as I could be doing, and I want to start doing all that I can do, because I feel like if this is not cancer, then I would be given almost like, not like a second chance, but like, this is my opportunity then to try to make myself the healthiest version of myself that I possibly can. And I'm just really hoping that by like mid next week or so, I'll know more in depth about what's going on, and then I can just focus fully on my overall health and making sure, like I said, that I'm the best version of myself, not only for me, or for my family, for my friends, for my future family. Just has me thinking a lot, which I guess isn't a bad thing. Thinking about what I really want out of my life, and the type of person I want to be and become. And it's an interesting thing when someone puts something in front of you that it could potentially be life-changing. So if anyone else has had any experiences like this, or I guess moments of life flashing before your eyes, if that's what you want to call it, I would love to know your experiences. And if you get outside or get to the gym or do a workout video or something today, because of this video, I hope this video motivated you to get out and do something. And if it did, tell me, because that would make me feel better too. So as always, I will update you guys with anything that I hear, if I hear anything. If not, then I will see you tomorrow.